Hey everybody, it's your girl Candy, and hey Volition, it is your girl Candy, aka Saints Row Girl from the official Saints Row forums, which by the way I loved being a part of. I loved just the environment. I loved that I was able to post a lot of my content there, and a lot of you guys like actually watched it, and that was like really flattering, and I just went pretty much nuts when I found that out and when you guys left a comment on my main channel, which was so fucking badass, by the way, and I'm still fangirl over and over that. Anyway, so basically y'all know, already know, like I said before, I've been a fan of you guys for a long fucking time. I am one of those patient fans that just await any type of information, picture, video, whatever you guys got to show us. I'm just here patiently waiting and because anything you guys show me is going to be like anything you guys show off is going to be very fucking exciting. So I already know that it's going to be real hyped. um Second, my main channel, Saints Row channel, is basically um, based off of Saints Row. Saints Row is the reason I even started to make YouTube content. It was just a nice way to distract myself from everything that was going on in my life, during that time period. So that's why I'm just such a big fan, and that's why I'm just like I just love this series for doing that because if I didn't start my channel out, with my Saints Row content, then I don't know like if I'd be making content right now. So anyway, I have a list of things that I'm hoping the new game may have, or things that may need a return, or just et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But let me see. I have to actually. Okay, I had to find it on my phone. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so my list isn't as big as a lot of people because, like I said, I've been a huge fan, so I've pretty much gotten every Saints Row game. I love that you guys have been able to explore, your ideas and expand your ideas and just do more with the series. I know a lot of people wasn't really feeling it, and whatnot, but me personally, um, I know it was a little wacky and out of Saints Row touch, but in a strange way, I actually enjoyed those games. Played the heck out of them. Got Saints Row 4 for the PS4, and Saints Row 4 for the PS3, and Saints Row 3 for both consoles. And like, yeah, I pretty much have gotten every game because I'm a huge fan. I ain't gonna say that enough. But yeah, I mean, even though it wasn't to a lot of people's liking, excuse me. Yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan, so pretty much was buying every damn thing that Volition was dropping. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get started with this video before it gets too long and I don't actually make it to my points. So, basically, I've come up with just a small list of things that I hope is available in the Saints Row 5. Um, and, you know, just, yeah. Like I said, my list isn't very big, and I may over time add things in there if it like come pops up while I'm finishing another point, but we'll see. All right, so the first thing I have on my list is Enterable Buildings. Helps with immersion, helps with making the city town not feel dead. Excuse me. I don't know why I got it typed in my phone like this. I think I was typing it really quickly. So basically, let me just go ahead and just, because I don't know why the hell it's typed like this in my phone. So basically, being able to enter buildings and just like, see random things happen around the city, like in Saints Row 2, makes the city feel a lot more alive and just like it just gives you many things to do and explore. And let me tell you guys, I did so much shit with this when I was able to do all of this with Saints Row 2 is not even funny. But so yeah, basically being able to enter buildings and explore and just see like the different backgrounds and settings of different places like we did in Saints Row 2. Like we had a mall, we had fucking, grocery stores, we had, just all types of things that we can colleges. that we can go into and just explore and just like cause ruckus or whatever, you know? And again, it made for a very good setting, you know, for the things I was doing back then with story, my own personal stories and just like music videos and stuff like that. So, you know, being able to do that would be definitely awesome. I'm hoping that we'll have that option now that I if I'm not mistaken, the games are going to be on generation consoles. If I'm not mistaken, but it may be on all consoles. But you know, I'm just going to assume. But yeah, Enterable Buildings would be effing nice. um, Second, more customizable clothing items and no stick togethers. Okay, so basically I worded that pretty weird. So cuz like I said I was typing this really fast because I didn't want to like let it leave my head, so I just wanted to make sure everything was just there. But yeah, basically so we got you guys know in Saints Row 3 Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4 a lot of clothing items are either like stuck together like a shirt and a coat or you know like shoes and a sock or something like that. It would be very nice to be able to have items like we had in Saints Row 2 where we were able to take items from this item and piece it together like we used to in Saints Row 2 and I believe in Saints Row 1, but I never actually got the chance to play Saints Row 1. um I got a hold of Saints Row because of my nephew who was playing it on the 360 and I happened to take notice of it and I was like, let me get a swab of that Neff and played it, and that's how I got addicted, and that's how, yeah. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I mean, more customizable items and clothing items, more customizable, you know, being able to not to have separate clothing items without having it stuck together with a shirt and a coat. I understand they was moving from to a new engine, so you know I was understanding that from Saints Row 2 to Saints Row 3, but hopefully you know we'll have you know more options and come Saints Row 5 when it comes to our clothing items and stuff like that. And on top of you know customizable items, it would be nice to have customizable more customizable options when it comes to our characters like we had in Saints Row 2. And you know, instead of like more when you morph your character, I don't want it to be like go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I want it to be able to go from 1 to 100 or 1 to like 50 or something like that, you know? So you know that your character can truly feel unique out of all the characters out there. So, you know, definitely we need that Saints Row morphin type of thing customizable type thing back, you know? It'll make the game a little bit more immersive. Again, help your characters feel more different from others. Then yeah, because I love that I made so many fucking characters in Saints Row 2. I mean, no lie. I made a lot of characters for Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, but I made a whole lot of characters for Saints Row 2, so I absolutely love the customizable options that we had in Saints Row 2. So hopefully we can get that back in Saints Row 5. Again, assuming that we're going to be on next generation consoles, so yeah. So hopefully that can help with extending our customizable options and you know, yeah. Being able to see, I didn't put this on here. Being able to replay missions and cutscenes like we were able to do in Saints Row 2. Like I said before, things like that. I mean Saints Row 4. Oh my God, I'm sorry. being able to being able to replay missions and cutscenes. Oh my god, I just completely butchered that part and I did not mean to. Oh, okay, so basically, in Saints Row 2, if anybody plays Saints Row 2, you know that we were able to replay missions and we were able to replay cutscenes, which was a definite option. I don't know how many times I replayed those missions and cutscenes, and then I would start a new game, and then I would still like replay the game like over and over and over again. Like Saints Row 2 was like my fucking drug, bro. Like it was my addiction. Like oh my god. So basically, yeah, I mean, being able to replay missions and being able to replay cutscenes would be again what offer a lot in how people make content, especially me because everybody that knows me knows that you know I make Saints Row music videos and I love making Saints Row music videos and I've been making them for years from Saints Row 2 to Saints Row 4. So I would love to be able to have those cutscenes available for me, you know, whenever, you know, with whatever video that I'm making, I might need a cutscene or two because, you know, then it means now that because of Saints Row 3 and the way we aren't able to replay nothing more than DLC missions and stuff over. It's kind of hard to make videos because then I have to have every cutscene and everything recorded just so I know, when I need to pull this cutscene up, I'll have it already recorded. But having that option available to be able to, um, have these cutscenes and, these missions available to just replay would be awesome. It'd be an awesome add-on. um, yeah, so what else? Also, I think it would be, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there, but I think if we were to continue any type of story in Saints Row 5 going forth, because I know those rumors I heard just sounded kind of weird. I don't know, and I doubt they're even fucking true. I'm really hoping that Saints Row 5 story in some way, shape, or form is something related to going after Dex, because that just seems more sensible considering the DLC that we got in Saints Row 2, and considering the fact that we just never genuinely got our revenge on his ass. I mean, we got him in Saints Row Get Out of Hell. By the way, I did buy that too and I loved it. We did get that, but it wasn't like a legit, feeling of taking Dex out and, feeling like, okay, I got this mofo now, he's mine. I want to actually legit have like a whole story behind going after him and getting him back for, basically betraying the Saints and stuff like that. So hopefully he'll be included somewhere in that arc, or somewhere in the story arc in Saints Row 5. If not, I'm always welcoming a new story. So, I'm not complaining either or, but it would just be nice, to finally have a resolution, yeah, a revenge against Dex, and just like be able to take his ass out finally. So yeah. What else can I possibly add to this video to basically, so let me see. But let me see, activities, bring back a lot of the goofy activities. I know we used to have, I mean, Volition are actually pretty good on that end. So I don't think, I really need to add anything about activities and whatnot, because they're pretty good about the activities they give us and random things like being able to streak and whatnot. So I think they're pretty good on the activities. Yeah. I think that's a little about it. Yeah. Yeah, I think because Volition are pretty good with the activities, and they're pretty good with like giving us, good cheats and shit like that. So they're pretty good on that. So, basically, just a good story, customizable options regarding our characters and the way we morph them, clothing items, enterable buildings would be nice because it really helps with immersion. It really helps for the city not to feel dead. And, there's nothing worse than playing a sandbox game, open world game, and then not being able to do anything after you've beaten it, or, just get into it. It's just nothing more than feeling like it's empty because there's nothing that you can really do, and then next thing you know, you stop and you go on to another game, and then that's it. But personally for me, like I said, since I'm a Saints Row fan, I go back and forth with playing the game. So I haven't really stopped, to be quite honest, and I was super excited when they came out with that remaster, because I bought that, no questions asked. So yeah, I mean, but it would just be awesome, and just to see like all the random stuff, like I said in Saints Row 2, that was just happening around town, where you had cheerleaders, colleges, and people just doing random things, and our characters would do it. And how about also, I didn't mention this, idle motions. So in Saints Row 2, basically, when you leave your character idle in certain areas, they would just like start freaking doing something. Like if you leave them item on the beach and like people are doing yoga, your character will walk over there and start doing yoga. Or like if there's like a beach towel or whatever, your character would just go sit down and start writing in their notebook or notepad or whatever the hell they were writing in. And just stuff like that, stuff like that made the game so immersive and so fucking cool and badass. Cause like, yes, dude, the small things do count. They really do count. I know a lot of people say it doesn't, but it does. I promise you, and it just helps you just be like, whoa, they really added that, stuff like that. So, if I missed anything, I will definitely add it in the video somewhere. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I'll add it somewhere in the video if I missed it. Um, Me personally, well, let me add this in really quick. So, me personally, when it comes to online, I'm like on and off with the online portion. So whatever Volition choose to do with the online, I'll be perfectly fine with that because I'm not a big online person and I'm a really huge solo player. So hopefully, we focus. We do like if you're gonna. This is something that should be very, very important is making sure you have a good single player experience, and then the multiplayer should come afterwards. Cause like I've been seeing too much of this over time where I'm not over time, yeah, over time. Over time where the developers will take like they'll make a like not so good single player experience, and then they'll give us like they'll not give us a good single player experience, and then we'll get like the best multiplayer experience in the whole freaking world. And it's like, okay, what the heck happened? Single players and single player gameplay does still matter, and I would just love to see, the if we do have an online portion, which we're obviously going to have because it's Saints Row, then it needs to be balanced, and the single player mode can't be lacking or slacking. You give everybody equal piece. But yeah, so hopefully the single player mode isn't like damaged in the process of adding multiplayer to the game. So um yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. If I missed anything, I will be sure to add it in the end of the video, which I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything because I've covered all the things that will personally may have me enjoy the game more, and because I'm hoping that a lot of these things are in the game. Um, I want to really revert my YouTube channel back to just Saints Row content. Like, I really freaking do. Like, you guys don't even, I talk about it so damn much. I'm pretty sure that I'm getting on a lot of people's nerves with the way I talk about it. Well, I don't give a shit because I love Saints Row. Saints Row is my baby. Saints Row is life. Saints Row is Saints Row. If anybody was to ask me what's my favorite series, I'm gonna say Saints Row. Like without no questions asked, it's either Saints Row or the Uncharted series. Like point blank period. Or Horizon Zero Dawn. But yeah, let me stop. I'm babbling now. I will talk to you guys later. To the DS Volition. I hope you guys are keeping safe and keep doing a good job and keep expressing yourself. And I know that sounds really corny, but I'm just kind of just like going as I go. But yeah, chucking the deuces, baby. I just hit my mic too.
Yeah, it's Barcelona, Miss Payne, baby. Y'all should already know West Coast, baby. That's how I do it. Hey, it's that two hesitating to infinity, baby. Yeah, we gritty all day. This how we gon' do 'em. This how you do when you shake them haters off. You feel me? Yeah, what we gon' do? We stomp 'em down like the elephants on my type shit. My type blow sick. I die for this. What? Yeah, we stomp 'em down like an elephant. Yeah, we stomp 'em down like an elephant. We count big dough, grind hard, make chips. When you see us on the west, yes, we got this. Yeah, we stomp 'em down like an elephant. Yeah, we stomp 'em down like an elephant. You should know who I mean. Sucking your blocks with bass on my feet. If you didn't know, we keep that heat. Verbally gunning AK for the beat. We lay lames on the streets, no relief. Hey, the sideline looking at me. Shining blind and living my teeth. We stay high like 30s on the Jeep. We stay fly like Juicy and Paul. But for the West Green Greedy, we ball. Not talking the court to the halls, but I'm coming straight for y'all. Who I be? Boss a lean to the dawn. The artist from the West, so you know that it's on. Better ring the alarm. Long as the confidence keeps in the farm. Down like an elephant, so my type shit, my type blow sick.